Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. NFL Insider says $240 million Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott on hot seat. The Dallas Cowboys have paid quarterback Dak Prescott so much money and given him such power in his contract, with a no-trade clause, that when it comes to where he stands with his team, he might be the most powerful player in the NFL outside of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. In no uncertain terms, Prescott makes the most money in the most powerful sports league on the most valuable team at the most visible position in all of professional sports. What none of that influence and money can do for Prescott is win football games, and over the course of his decade-long career, there hasn't been nearly enough winning to go around. It's one of the more well-known facts in the NFL that the Cowboys haven't been to the NFC Championship game, never mind the Super Bowl, since the 1995 season. After NFC East rivals the Washington Commanders and Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles squared off in the NFC Championship game following the 2024 season, there's added pressure on the Cowboys and Prescott headed into 2025. Prescott fell flat after consecutive 12-5 seasons. Prescott had his best year as a pro in 2022, when he made NFL All-Pro for the first time as the Cowboys went 12-5. They followed that with another 12-5 season in 2023, then went fully in the tank with a 7-10 record in 2024. That record came, in large part, because Prescott watched from the sidelines for the final 9 games of the season with a hamstring injury. That had happened right after he signed a 4-year, $240 million contract at the beginning of the season have put Prescott even more under the microscope. Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio put Prescott firmly on the hot seat headed into 2025. His $60 million per year contract would wreak havoc on the salary cap if the Cowboys were to cut or trade him. Yes, he has a no-trade clause, but he can waive it, in 2026, Florio wrote on July 5. The complication for the Cowboys is that his $45 million salary for 2027 becomes fully guaranteed on the 5th day of the 2026 league year. They're basically stuck, all because they waited too long to give him his second contract, and then waited too long to give him his third contract. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox put Prescott at number 2 on his list of the 10 worst contracts in the NFL. That's only behind Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson and his fully guaranteed, 5-year, $230 million contract extension he signed in March 2023, perhaps the worst contract in the history of professional sports. Dallas made Prescott the highest-paid player in NFL history by a fairly considerable margin, Knox wrote on June 12. With a deal worth $60 million annually, Prescott makes at least $5 million more per year than any other player, including quarterbacks like Jordan Love, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen. Prescott is an above-average quarterback, but he has never been elite. There is no scenario, at this stage in his career, that he's worth $5 million per year more than any other player. Cowboys trade pitch lands $69 million disgruntled All-Pro to pair with Dak Prescott. Brother of Trayvon Diggs of the Dallas Cowboys, Stefon Diggs, made a bad decision during the offseason. He was seen on a boat with an unidentified pink substance and a group of women. Unfortunately, for Diggs, the post went viral, and many have questioned what he was doing. It remains uncertain what it was, but some have questioned whether the New England Patriots could be upset about it and look to move on from him earlier rather than later. In a recent trade idea from Last Word on Sports, the Patriots would do just that in a trade with the Cowboys. After adding George Pickens, the Cowboys could still be interested in adding a star player like Diggs, despite the off-the-field situation. The Dallas Cowboys might as well get another possible dynamic wide receiver despite trading for George Pickens this offseason, Anthony Palacios writes. Jalen Tolbert is entering his contract year, and he's a wide receiver 3 for the offensive unit, so this is his last chance to prove that he can earn another deal. If he doesn't, they could trade for Diggs to not only depend on CeeDee Lamb and Pickens in the deep threat route, while Dak Prescott slings it to the slot and a potential reliable receiver like Diggs. Will we now finally see the Diggs brothers wearing the Cowboys uniform? Cowboys trade interest in $12 million running back revealed. Fans of the Dallas Cowboys would love to see a star running back signed to bolster the team's running attack. One well-known veteran who has always caught the Cowboys' interest is Travis Etienne, and he could be in the running once again. The Cowboys finished 27th in the NFL in rushing yards per game, 100.3, in 2024, led by Rico Dowdle's 1,079 yards, and ranked 30th in the league in yards per carry, 4.0. Dowdle left for the Carolina Panthers in free agency, and second-ranked rusher Ezekiel Elliott is a member of the Los Angeles Chargers practice squad. Etienne posted 2 straight 1,400-plus all-purpose yard seasons in Jacksonville, but his production cratered in 2024. The 25th overall pick of the 2021 NFL Draft had just 558 rushing yards in 15 games last season. The Cowboys are often linked to high-profile players, and they have already added dynamic wide receiver George Pickens via trade this offseason. A season after going 7-10, its conceivable owner, general manager Jerry Jones will stop at nothing to get back to the playoffs and Super Bowl. It's still early to talk about waivers, but with the Cowboys' running back group looking weak, rumors are intensifying about signing a player who could really make a difference in the running attack. Fisher wrote Monday, "The Cowboys feel set at running back and likely won't even contemplate a move at any position until they see the lay of the land with what they have." Fisher cited both Sanders and former Denver Broncos back Javonte Williams, plus University of Texas rookie Jaden Blue as the three-headed backfield decision-makers inside the Dallas facility are comfortable with. Though Etienne is coming off a dreadful season, he is well thought of around the league. He is just 1 year removed from appearing on ESPN's list of the 10 best running backs in the NFL, according to executives. But with Etienne outrushed by 2023 third-round pick Tank Bigsby, and set to enter the final year of his rookie contract at $6 million+, there is clear opportunity for Jacksonville to trade him. Throw in the fact the Jaguars have a new coach, Liam Cohen, and it is entirely plausible that Etienne could find himself playing elsewhere. Would be a good signing for the Americas team. Give your like and tell us your opinion in the comments. See you in the next video.